Greetings. This is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin, but today I'm going to be myself. I am a scientist, educator, and writer. And what you would expect from progressive political groups after the recent election of Donald Trump would be rants and throes of agony, and that is in fact what you have seen. That is not what you would expect from scientific and educational organizations. Those organizations usually give more measured and logical statements, and they back it up with evidence. But even some of the scientific and educational organizations have reacted very strongly to the election of Donald Trump. The morning after the election, I received an email from the National Center for Science Education expressing a profound state of shock at the election of Donald Trump. And why not? Of course they're going to be upset about that because Donald Trump has publicly declared global warming to be a hoax, and Mike Pence, the vice president-elect, has presented a speech on the floor of the Senate defending creationism. I'm not sure how many people saw it, but he did, in fact, give that speech. I also got an email from the Ecological Society of America expressing concern at what might be the effective end of the Endangered Species Act, which protects rare species from extinction. And this act has been in force for over 50 years under both Democratic and Republican administrations, but it might be just about to end. Of course, we don't know. All three of these things hit at my work directly. First, about evolution, teaching, and writing. This is my book, Life of Earth, Portrait of a Beautiful, Middle-Aged, Stressed-Out World. Here's the Chinese translation of it. Perhaps my most popular book has been The Encyclopedia of Evolution. So I am an evolution writer and educator. Also regarding endangered species, I've written about that as well. Here's Green Planet, How Plants Keep the Earth Alive. And also here's my Encyclopedia of Biodiversity. So I have written about endangered species, but also I am one of the main people in the world doing research about and defending the seaside alder, which is a very rare species of tree in just 3 locations of North America. And then there's global warming. I have perhaps the major set of data of spring budburst times of deciduous trees in the Southern Plains area. And my data clearly demonstrate earlier spring budburst over the last 12 years, which is an indication of global warming occurring during that time. Now, we have to ask, will the teaching of evolution and about endangered species and about global warming be suppressed by the new leaders of the United States? Well, of course, we'll just have to wait and see. Meanwhile, all we can do, scientists, writers, and educators such as myself, all we can do is continue to teach, do our research, and write our books. And we'll stand up as best as we can. That's all we can do. This is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin. Tally ho.